Hi, how are you? I'm Zita, your guiding luminary. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. I'm a life coach and I help clients in trying to find better balance in their personal and professional lives. And a couple of tools that I use in my toolkit are oracle cards and crystals. And the purpose of the oracle cards is to help me get a better understanding of where my clients might be stuck. So many times there's things that are hindering us from moving forward or hindering the clients from moving forward. And it's not always obvious to us consciously. And often these cards will bring us some issues from our past or past lives or things we need to work on to move forward. And the messages are really interesting and healing. The other thing I use are crystals, and in using the crystals, they kind of complement the card readings really well because depending on what comes out in the card readings, I can assign a crystal to help bring some clearing to the client so that they can clear any negativity or blockages they may have in their aura or around their chakras. So for today, what I wanted to do is do a past life oracle card reading because, like I mentioned earlier, there are things in our past that may be hindering us from moving forward. So the oracle card deck I'm using is called Past Lives by Doreen Virtue and Brian Wise. And I really like this card deck because it's interesting. The information does that pops out because depending on your personal belief system, things in our past can be passed in this life as well as in our previous lives. So without further ado, there's 3 piles that I shuffle and let cards pop up. And I assigned a crystal to each pile for healing. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. This is a beautiful rose quartz. This is aquamarine. And this is a general clear crystal. So this one is to exude love. This one's to help you in communicate your truth. And this is a crystal that helps you in your general clearing. So let's start with pile number 1. For those who pick pile number 1, the message I'm getting is that you have had some issues with your mom or a mother figure. So it could be a grandmother, it can be an aunt, an older sister, someone who's a little more senior than you are, or someone who takes more place than you and has been instrumental in caring for you. And this person may have been very significant and they left recently, either that they died or they moved away from you. So they may have moved to another part of the world and you can't see each other as much, or they physically are no longer in contact with you for whatever reasons. There may have been a breakdown in communication. And whatever happened, whether or not this person died or moved away, disconnected from you, you're being asked to forgive this person or forgive in the relationship. Maybe you said something that was hurtful and the person broke away from you, or maybe the person's just having a very difficult time or did something to hurt you and you're no longer speaking to them. So this crystal is being introduced here to help clear your heart chakra. It's a beautiful rose color. It's very soft and gentle. And you're being encouraged, like this crystal's over you. I'm going to leave it here because you're the one who's suffering right now. You're the one who's looking for guidance. You're the one who's heartbroken because this person has left you some shape or form. Maybe they even disappointed. Maybe they're still on the earth plane. They're in your circle. They just disappointed you. They didn't give you the love that you were looking for. So you felt outcast. You felt orphan, although you maybe aren't an orphan, but you felt like you're like the middle child and you're being ignored or were ignored, or there was a teacher that you really liked and they weren't paying attention to, your grandmother. Whatever the situation is, you're being asked to forgive yourself for any negative feelings or anger you may have towards this person, or to forgive this person, whoever it is, that may have hurt you. So I hope this resonated with you and that you will have the healing you so much desire. So if you'd like this reading and if it resonate with you, would you please like and subscribe to my channel below to help it grow? And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to contact me. For those who pick pile number 2, the aquamarine crystal, this is for you. Well, what I'm getting from you, that in some previous time in the past or in a previous life, something transpired that was quite hurtful. And this was meant to waken you up and help you move forward, to learn an important life lesson. Whatever it was, use it as an opportunity for growth and spiritual advancement, and bless the people or the event that was there that helped you go through this. You may have been keeping this to yourself. You may have been a nun in a previous life or in some spiritual community. You were very loving and caring, and you probably committed yourself very, very deeply, and you weren't maybe able to speak your truth. And this is where this aquamarine stone or crystal is so valuable for you right now. So I'm sending you energy healing because you need to be able to speak. And it seems that because you were in this convent or monastery or community serving, you weren't able to communicate verbally, but use this as an opportunity to perhaps write and describe what other people were saying. So perhaps you weren't able to tell them your version of things. You weren't able to speak your truth. You're being encouraged in this lifetime to perhaps write in a journal or transfer the information that's coming through your heart chakra to help you speak your truth. And this crystal will help you do that, to speak your truth, to speak the hurt that you experience, or speak anything or write about anything that you feel may help yourself or help others so that you can move forward. Maybe someone hurt you, a parent, a sibling, or someone at work, and you feel it's difficult to communicate verbally, perhaps in writing. Any pain or anger you may have will be able for you to go through so that you can help yourself. And I was just drawn to the candle in the picture. Although the candle in this picture signifies giving you light so you can see what you're writing, I also got the inspiration that once you've written whatever it is on a piece of paper, any hurt someone has hurt you, is to perhaps burn this sheet and send it to the universe with love and lessons and blessings so that you continue to move forward in a positive way in your life and you're able to speak your truth and protect yourself moving forward. So I hope this resonated with you. Please like and subscribe to grow my channel. If you like a personal reading, feel free to contact me. The information is below. And for those who pick pile number 3, the clear quartz, this reading is for you. The message I'm getting is that you're someone who's basically a very, very good person. You're a beautiful soul. You probably lived around the time that Jesus was here on earth. And you are a very hard worker. And the impression I'm getting is you were faced by a lot of authority figures, especially if you were born or living around the time of Jesus. And things were very difficult and very controlled. So you weren't able perhaps to do the work you wanted to do and to communicate with the messages you wanted to do because of the authority that was there in place. It was so harsh, especially if you're around the time that Joshua was on earth. What you're being encouraged to do is to help clear any of this negativity and dark karma that might be following you into this life, is to go out in nature and try to get some vitamin D from the sunlight, because the sun rays are very, very healing. If you can, to look directly into the sun, either in the mornings or around sunset time, for even a minute, if you can glaze into the sun and just appreciate the warmth coming through and the energy and the healing that's coming through the natural sun, because this will help you clear any of this negativity that you may have had from these authority figures. Or because if you haven't done this, chances are, although we're not living in biblical times per se, as in we're not in the Bible that was written a couple of thousand years ago, we are still going through very difficult times in the biblical sense in terms of ascensions, because we're at the end of the year of 2021. So this is quite biblical, the awakening process we're living through. And we are facing a lot of authority figures trying to block us from moving forward, trying to block us from ascending to being who we really are. So with this crystal, I'm sending you love and light so that you find clarity and healing and energy, inspiration, and going out to Mother Nature for the love and the blessings you so much need. So I hope this resonated with you. Please like and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to contact me and it'd be my pleasure. Have a great day and I hope to see you soon. And please like and subscribe and God bless. Have a great day.